So the All Blacks Northern Hemisphere Tour is off and running. I mean, you see this graphic up beside us here. I just wanted to acknowledge the Māori All Blacks and what they did with Munster last weekend when they gave a jersey to the children of a recently fallen coach. It was an amazing, emotional event, and if you haven't seen it, you should Google it. Google or YouTube the Māori All Blacks haka and presenting that shirt that you can see right there to the son of the previous coach. He was only 43 and just passed away. Dominic George, it was a moving moment, and then there was a great game which Munster won, and so the All Blacks were beaten by Ireland 2 weekends ago, beaten by the Māori All Blacks beaten by Munster the weekend just gone. Huge build-up therefore in Dublin for this weekend when vengeance is the All Blacks, saith the Lord.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, look, echoes of 78 when Munster did the same to the All Blacks. Yeah, vengeance, I guess there will be, won't there? I mean, if you think about it, they just beat you for the first time in 111 years of trying. You don't want to be the team that goes down twice, because then you could easily say that they have the measure of the All Blacks. Probably the only team in the world at the moment, because they haven't played England, that could quite rightfully hold claim to that particular title. However, I don't see them actually winning in Dublin, ironically enough. I think the loss a couple of weeks ago, well, we don't want to dwell on it, I think it was a bit of an exhibition game. I think that they caught the All Blacks on a bad day, and that's what they had to do. Plus, they played very well themselves. So what they have to come up with again in Dublin, the Irish, is an equally good performance, if not slightly better, because we'll see them coming this time, and they have to hope that the All Blacks have another off day. When was the last time the All Blacks had 2 off days in a row? 2 off games in a row. I'm not sure that that's happened very often.
Although they had a pretty good blowout over Italy last weekend to give them the headspace back. I was watching the Munster game and the game a couple of weeks ago that we don't want to reflect too much on. I was really impressed with how Irish rugby sets up their defence. And I think, even though we had an off day in Chicago perhaps, the way they won it is by that defensive line that Ireland runs, and you could see it in Munster as well. So I don't think it'll be a lay-down Mazia win to the All Blacks.
No. It's an unders game. It's an
unders
unders game, that's for sure. I mean, if I was having a flush on it, I think that's pretty much what the TAB are looking at, be an unders win for the All Blacks in their estimation. Just to pick up on that point that you made about the defence, a lot of Kiwi coaches over there now, which doesn't hurt them, and it's not just the national coach. There are Kiwi coaches right throughout professional rugby in Ireland in that Heineken Cup and all through there. So that is sort of creeping in because they're sort of figuring out how to combat what the All Blacks are doing. Not that it's easy to do. The other thing, the other side to that, of course, is that they also, to beat the All Blacks, you figure it out, historically speaking, and in recent history, you have to score about 4 tries minimum and about 35 points minimum to be able to beat the All Blacks, because they're good for 30 plus points, the All Blacks, as though they got 29 the other week. So this is the thing, you've actually got, your defence has got to hold up, but you also have to score points, because no matter how good your defence is, the All Blacks will still score points against you. So you, and you've got to play them. It's that old cliche, but teams haven't been doing it up until recently. You have to play until that very last minute.
And the weekend after this weekend, is it France? I was thinking France.
Yeah, it is.
It is France.
Yeah, it's the French.
And that's in Paris, I think.
Yeah, well, it's in France somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's Paris, yeah.
And then, of course, Sunday morning after that, we get to catch Sky Sport. That sport's finished for the year,
No,
it's
not. Pat Brittenden, there's cricket coming up. Of course, we've got the Pakistanis in town at the moment. Great to have them there. The second-ranked Test nation in the world. Of course, you've got the Australia-South Africa series as well going on.
That's not a series.
No, that is just amazing. I have been glued to that. That has been compulsory viewing. If you are a cricket fan and you dislike Australian cricket as much as pretty much everybody in this country does, then that has been wonderful viewing. Sport, Pat Brittenden, does not stop in a week's time when the All Blacks stop playing. It continues through the glorious summer of cricket.
Okay, so very finally before we go, this weekend then, score for the All Blacks v Ireland, which is what we're actually talking about.
Well, yeah, it's where we started. We might as well finish there, Patrick. Let's say 33 points to 22 will be my score in favour of the All Blacks.